I think the defense played great. It was really nice to see us go out there and do what we expected out of ourselves, and we set the bar high. Now we just got to go into Michigan and keep it rolling.
Like I was reading about Utah, one of their defensive goals as a secondary is in each practice get 4 picks and return 1 for a touchdown. And you saw against, I'm sure you guys watched the game against Michigan,
yeah.
They had a pick 6 go. Yeah. So do you guys go into a game like, hey, we want to get a pick 6, we want to pick off quarterback so many times or anything like that?
Well, I mean, as a DB core, we all have very high expectations out of ourselves and out of each other. So we expect if any ball comes our way that we will pick it and we will make big plays. So we don't set a significant like, oh, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. But if the ball comes our way, we expect each other to make that play, and so we expect greatness out of each other.
When watching the film on how you guys as a defensive back unit performed, did you see things that you liked? You see missed opportunities? I mean, I'm sure there's a little bit of everything when you review film.
Yeah, of course. I mean, there was some good things, but I mean, we mostly focus on the bad because there's always room for improvement. And as a secondary, we felt like we left some money out there on the field. But I mean, it was the first game, and it's a stepping stone, and we're just going to get better each and every week.
First game, and you guys don't allow them to get in the end zone. You don't allow a 3rd down conversion. I mean, that's pretty good foundation to build on going into a pretty big test this weekend.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, we set the bar high, so now we know what we're capable of, and we're going to a bigger place, a bigger opponent, and it's time to step up and show everybody what we're made of.
For the DBs, you guys are replacing guys. Somebody like yourself is stepping in, Treston is stepping in, Justin and Cyril, they're moving into more full-time roles. Talk about just that secondary and kind of what you guys are as a unit, as a new group, but also so far we've seen a pretty talented group.
Well, as a group, you know, we trained hard together in the off season. We worked hard together, and we watched film together. We hang out off the field together. We're always together. So we really feel like a whole as a unit, and we're comfortable with each other. We trust each other, and we expect greatness out of each other, like I said before. So we're completely confident in all of our players from top to bottom, and as a DB core, we're ready to go.
Who's maybe the most vocal among all the defensive backs?
The most vocal, definitely Larry. You know, Larry's he's our senior, he's our leader, and you know, we follow him and we listen to him, and we have a lot of respect for him, and so he's definitely our vocal leader as a defensive back group.
And talking with Justin, he said that he's had to become more of a leader this year. I mean, he's a younger guy, but so he's taking on that leadership role. What do you see out of him?
Oh man, Jay Strong, he's really good. We look at him, and he's a younger guy, but we don't look at him that way. He's a vet out here, and he carries himself that way. He plays that way, and we trust him. So as an older guy looking at him, I look up to him, and when he tells me something, I listen. So.
Not the biggest dude, but man, he can pop. He was laying some hits out there on Friday.
Well, you know, it's not about size, it's about the heart, and he's got a big heart, and he ain't afraid of nobody. So he gonna come with it, and same with the rest of our DBs. We ain't scared of nobody.
When you guys are playing against your ones out here on defense, who's the toughest receiver that you got to match up with?
Honestly, all our receivers are good all around. We have a lot of talent on the group, but I mean, obviously we have our big guys, Billy, Datrin, those are our tall guys. Then we got our speedy guys like Vic and Paul and Hawkins and Ramel. So we got a big diverse receiver group, and it just kind of depends.